Hello, young people. It's all very exciting. Parliament has passed the Article 50 bill, and finally, we are free. We've shown that our free people must be able to decide who governs them. Except for the Scots, they should shut up and do as they're told. The Brexit bill has passed, and the sun is... You must be pretty excited about the budget. Lots of new money for Uber. No, I mean not for Uber drivers. There'll be a lot more in national insurance contributions, but for Uber, it's very good. Work. Text from Liam. He's made me Junior Minister for Innovative Jam and Techno Chutney and Ultra Mustard 3.0. That's all pretty exciting. There's a lot to read, take on board, understand. There's a lot. I mean, it's a subject that's vital. You know, it's vital to so many people's breakfasts. My nanny would never have moved that fast. Mainly because, well, they kept her chained to the wall of the nursery most of the time. And even in those occasions, he did let her out. Keep a close eye on her. Don't make me do a Lucan! He'd shout at her, don't make me do a Lord Lucan on you! Then we'd open presents and watch the Queen's speech like any other normal family. Apparently I have an interview with Conservative Monthly. That's very... It's essential that I make a good impression. Well, you know, I'm sure I will. Everyone loves me. Just like Marmite, everyone loves it. I wonder if that's one of mine, Marmite. Let's have a... no. Jacob Rees-Mogg. Can hardly hear myself think. That's 3 messages today. Alright, bloody Lord, the Lords wanted Parliament to have a meaningful vote on Brexit. Why? We don't have a meaningful vote about anything else. No, hang on, that's wrong. Get back. No, answer. Hello. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is he. Haha. And you must be Conservative Monthly. Oh, Conserve Monthly. I'm not sure I know the answer to... it's the amount of import duty paid by the EU on cane sugar imports from the Caribbean. No, not ha. My priorities, of course I do. I do have some priorities. Well, which to start with? My top priority must be to get imperial measurements back onto marmalade. Yes. Yes, there are others. I see myself as very much a bridge builder between the seeded and the seedless communities. Yes. Yes, I think we really have to address the issue of why we just haven't been able to make jam out of bananas. That has to be the next step. Well, if I achieve all that, then we'll see if we can get the little coloured fella back on the pot, shall we? No, that was a joke. That was a joke. No, it's fine, you don't have to... No, it's a joke. It's a joke. Sometimes I make a little off-colour joke about off-colour... No, hang on. Don't put that. Please don't put that. Oh, golly. No, shit. I can't bear political correctness. I can't bear... Everywhere I go, they say to me, oh, you can't say things about old people, or gay people, or disabled people, or women people. They'll all make jokes about Eric Pickles, won't they? Just because he's fat. Where's Eric Pickles' safe space, eh? Where's Eric Pickles' safe space? Nowhere. Apart from on a beach full of other elephant seals. Can't say anything nowadays. I have a handicapped son, but nowadays you can't say handicapped son, you have to say I have a daughter. You can't even say eggnog anymore. You have to say resident of Easter Island. And it's all double standards, it's all double standards. They can say what they like. That lot, the lefties. The other day on the radio, there was Elvis Costello singing away, wasn't he? Singing something, 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 an itchy trigger, something, 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 one less white N-word. Loud as you like, bold as you like, middle of the day. And I was listening with my daughter, and I turned to her and I said, well, that's awful. You mustn't say that. You mustn't say that. It's one fewer white N-words. Get published. It's only words. It's only words. It's only words. No, you shouldn't get upset by words. How dare they call me a racist? I am the least racist person I know. I have never met anyone less racist than me. Not at school, not at university, and certainly not in the House of Commons. Look at that. Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda. Back when I was a boy, it was British cars as far as the eye could see. The Triumph Gerald, the Morris Tea-Cake, the Austin Nanny. Came with twin airbags as standard. Airbags you could just cry yourself to sleep in every night. Those days didn't come and see you open the batting for the second 11. He didn't like being called Daddy, he didn't like that. Father, he says, Father! Father, you're too old for Daddy now, you're too old for Daddy now. Do you want to go to the cellar? Do you want to go to the cellar where it's dark and it's cold and there are rats crawling around the corners of the room and you can cry 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 and it's not coming out now! It's not coming out of you! You killed your poor mother with your enormous head! Maybe they won't see it. Yay, Brexit.